you're crazy. Cause baby, you're crazy.
Hey Allah, and welcome back to another Lukeovision video. Now in today's video I'm looking back at national finals, and in this episode I am looking at, if not one of, the best national final in all of Europe, which is Sweden and the Melodifestivalen 2020. Say that when you're drunk. Now in this video I'm going to be looking at all of the winners from the previous semi-finals, as all of these have the potential to represent Sweden at the Eurovision Song Contest 2020. Now before we get started, it needs to be said that I absolutely love Sweden year in, year out. Yes, people always say, Sweden only send male singers. Sweden need to do something different other than bops. Just let them be them. Who cares? Some people might be bitter because they always do well. Some people might be bitter because they're just bitter. But each to their own. We all have opinions. Let's express them, but also respect other people's, okay? So let's chat, more react. Now, I'm going to be reacting to a compilation that I found online of somebody else's top 12. This video comes from Best Fan Eurovision. If you want to see the full video, click the link down below and you can be taken to that video. So thank you, Best Fan Eurovision. I love you, Sweden. Let's see what you have to bring. Ah, loving this. What a party tune. This'll bring the party, won't it? Shoop, shoop. Wow, what can I say about that? That is going to bring the party at Eurovision. But what I found is the underlying music sounds just like Christina Aguilera and Pitbull Feel This Moment. I just want to feel this moment, oh. If you listen to that back and then listen to that song as well, you'll find that they are very similar. But there are so many songs in the world, some are bound to sound similar. Wow, first one down, let's see what else you've got. Mendes. Ooh, kind of reggae nation, isn't it? It's very Hispanic. Ooh, you got a bit of everything in this. Okay, well, that had a lot of everything in it, didn't it? Kind of rappy, talky, they were also singing. It was kind of like a fiesta style of singing. I love that there was a party on stage, all the vibrant lights. That was really catchy. These are the bottom two in your top 12. The rest are bound to be fantastic. Someone hold my weave. Next. Victor Crone. He's back. What a hook. Love the lights. Ooh, vocals. He always did have a unique voice. Wow. And with that, that wasn't falsetto, that was head voice. He proper went up there. That is not easy to do. Also, what a great hook, both in the music and in his vocals. And you'll find that the music emulates the vocal line as well, so it makes it even more catchy. But it's almost like, on that hook, there's a riff at the end. I'm on my way to troubled water. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I didn't know his vocals were that good, to be honest with you, but he did really well. Well done, Victor. Could this be your second time at Eurovision? Because that was pretty good. Next. Mahombi. The underlying music sounds quite similar to Victor Crone's. I like the pulsating dance beats. Nice hook. A bit generic. Ooh, nice high note there. A little bit generic, but very radio friendly. It's something that would typically come from Europop. I think that's typical Sweden, this one. What's next? Mariette. There's almost like a country vibe in this one. I love her look. Oh, this is an anthem. Wow, what can I say about that? That was an anthem. It's a bit of a female empowerment anthem. I feel like that is a relatable track and that could do really well. Next. Oh, Robin's back. It's such an easy tune to get into. He's showing off his vocals as well. I like this. This is an earworm. I could see that supporting Sweden this year. It's not ranked very high in this top 12, but I feel like with Robin, he has such stage persona and such presence. I feel like his charisma kind of takes it. We saw the really cool style of him before in 2017, and now we're seeing more of a stripped back, vulnerable side to him. That could work in his favour. And its familiarity with other Eurovision fans. Next. Felix Sandman. Wasn't he in a Melodifestivalen before? Oh, this is so contemporary. It's very Ariana Grande, Troye Sivan. The lyrics in that, such a strong message. In the UK at the moment, we have this massive thing about men with mental health issues and that we need to speak out because men are less likely to say I'm depressed or I've got anxiety because it's seen as a weak trait. And I feel like that is such a strong message to take to a global platform. Like you said, men do feel broken as well. It's okay to not be okay. We need to stop the stigma. Tune-wise, that is so modern. That is just like a kind of stripped back, kind of easy listening, but also really cool and contemporary kind of mellow dance track. Next. I'm brave. Whoa! Where did that vocal come from? It wasn't hugely pleasant. Oh, what a great hook. Okay, she ran out of lyrics. That was a great hook. Then she starts going la-di-da-di-da. That is something that will get stuck in your head, and that could really pull in the votes. Next. Paul Ray. Oh, I think he's out of tune a little bit. But he is bouncing around a lot. Oh, it's deep, isn't it? Deep lyrics. Okay, that is something that we are inundated with in the UK, so that's not really my cup of tea. It's very Sam Smith. Very soulful, deep lyrics, but not my bag, I'm afraid. Next. The Mamas! They've ditched John Lundvik and they're back. Feel good already, and it's only the build. They just ooze charisma. I'd vote for them just based on how they are. Oh, these clips aren't long enough. That was really cool. That's something that will get stuck in your head, and I would vote for them. That is my favourite so far. Feel good. It's got a soulful element to it, and them three, they should just rule the world, to be honest. Next. Anna. Bop. Oh, this is really cool. I like this. Oh no, these clips aren't long enough. That was really cool. That is contagious. That build, it was just getting started. I didn't even hear a drop or a kind of chorus. But that is so strong. The lights, the staging. One of the guys had a great 90s hairdo. Did you see those curtains? She was a force to be reckoned with, and she could really bring some attitude and fierceness to that stage. I think this is number 1 now. Dottie. This is like a mellow bop, isn't it? Not sure on that lighting. That'll give me a headache. That's deep, isn't it? This is very dramatic. And it's quite different for Sweden, I must admit. Very contemporary. It's kind of not in your face dance beat, but it's quite mellow and subdued. But it's also really catchy. The staging I'm not too keen on because I feel like that would give me a headache. But I feel like the emotion was pouring out of her as she was singing, and it's commendable. I feel like that could get lost among some of the entries because it's not a fast track, but it's not a slow track. So I'm not quite sure what kind of impact it would have. Right, and there we have it. That's my reaction to the Melodifestivalen 2020. But that was just my opinion. What did you guys think? Who was your favourite? Please give me a list of your top 10 down below. I'd love to know who you think should be representing Sweden this year. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and if you're supporting Sweden this year, please give this video a great big thumbs up so I can see how many of you are behind them. Also, don't you forget to hit that subscribe button and the cheeky little bell notification button, so you can keep up to date and notified with all of my future videos. And if you fancy it, don't forget to check out my music on Spotify and iTunes right now. Closed heart, dry eyes. I would love your opinions on my music. Anyway, all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself, guys. Bye.
My last line to regret.